Hello students, in this video we are going to solve the MCQ questions of the ICSC question paper that came in the year 2023. So before starting your paper, read the instructions carefully. Now let's start the solutions. So this is section A in which we have 10 MCQ questions. So the first question that we have is from retirement of a partner. In this question, the question states Nikhil, Akhil and Amber are partners in a firm. At the time of Akhil's retirement, Amber takes over furniture of 12,000 at rupees 10,000. So before reading any option, just solve the journal entry. So in this question, we have three things. That is, first, the name of a partner, that is Amber, who is taking over the furniture. Second thing is furniture, and the third thing is the price. That means the furniture of 12,000 is taken over by Amber at 10,000. That means firm is bearing loss of 2,000. Okay, so let's talk all the three things one by one. So Amber, first thing is Amber. Amber is a personal account. So what the personal account state is, debit the receiver. So we will debit Amber's account. Then the furniture belongs to the real account, and furniture is going from the business, and according to the rule, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So furniture is going out from the business, so we will credit furniture. And loss belongs to the nominal account, and what nominal account states is debit all expense and losses. So the entry will frame like this: Amber's capital account debit, that is 10,000, revaluation account 2,000, to furniture account, that is 12,000. And I have also written the explanation. If there is any confusion, just read the explanation. Now move on to MCQ 2. Select the correct statement from the following options. Okay, we will discuss every statement one by one. So first statement. Okay, so the first statement is a debenture holder is entitled to receive dividend on his debentures from the company even if the company has incurred loss. So what's wrong in this is debenture holders did not receive dividend, they receive interest. Okay, so this entry is wrong. Next is a debenture holder is entitled to receive interest on his debentures from the company only if the company has made profits. So their debenture holders are getting interest, but what's wrong in this is only if the company has made profits. But what we have the rule is debenture holders get the interest even if the company is incurred losses. Okay, what's the third statement is a debenture holder is entitled to receive interest on his debentures from the company only after dividend has been paid by the company to its shareholders. So this statement is also wrong, because firstly interest is paid to the debenture holders, then shareholders get the dividend. So this statement is also wrong. Then the last statement is a debenture holder is entitled to receive interest on his debentures from the company even if the company has incurred loss. So this statement is right. Okay, why this statement is right? Because debenture holders are getting interest, and they will get the interest even if the company has incurred loss. So this statement is correct. I have written the explanation of this question. Now move on to the question number third, that is from the dissolution of a firm. What the question state is, partner Rex agreed to take over the responsibility of completing the dissolution work at an agreed remuneration of 1,000 and to bear all realization expenses. इस क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा समझ लेते हैं, थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर, एक डिसोल्यूशन ऑफ फर्म का क्वेश्चन है जिसमें पार्टनर रेक्स जो है उसने फर्म के डिसोल्यूशन वर्क की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है, जिसके लिए फर्म उसे 1,000 रेमुनरेशन देगा एंड रियलाइजेशन एक्सपेंसेस जितने भी हैं वो पार्टनर बियर करेगा. ओके, then the question asks what amount will be debited by the firm to the realization account. Okay, so if we talk about the realization account will be debited by 1,000 because the partner uh, Rex is getting 1,000 as remuneration, but he is paying the tax of 13,000. So 13,000 will be debited to his capital account. Okay, so the correct option for the question number 3 is 1,000. That means realization account will be debited by only 1,000 because company ने agree किया था वो remuneration कितना देगी, 1,000 देगी. Now move on to question number 4. This is a case of oversubscription and pro rata. So 60,000 shares of rupees 10 each to public Then the public applied for 1 lakh shares. The company made pro rata allotment in the ratio of 3:2, and the remaining applicants were rejected and money refunded to the applicants. समझते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को. यहाँ पर क्या है, एक कंपनी है एबीसी लिमिटेड जिसने अपने 60,000 शेयर्स पब्लिक को इनवाइट किए हैं सब्सक्रिप्शन के लिए. पब्लिक ने अप्लाई किया है 1 लाख शेयर्स के लिए. कंपनी ने प्रोराटा अलॉटमेंट किया है. हर एक पर्सन जिसने 3 शेयर्स के लिए अप्लाई किया है, कंपनी ने उसे 2 शेयर्स दिए. कंपनी यहाँ पर मैक्सिमम कितने शेयर्स लोगों को दे सकती है? 60,000. सो यहाँ पर एक फॉर्मूला हमने लिखा है, दैट इज 60,000 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 3/2. वाई? देखो, हमें यहाँ पर जानना है कि एक शेयर होल्डर जो है, अगर उसे हम मैक्सिमम 2 शेयर्स दे सकते हैं, तो एक शेयर होल्डर मैक्सिमम कितने शेयर्स ले सकता है? तो 60,000 डिवाइड बाय 2, दैट इज 30. एंड उसने कितने शेयर्स के लिए अप्लाई किया होगा उस पर्सन ने? सो वी विल मल्टीप्लाई दैट नंबर बाय 3. दैट मीन्स उसने 90,000 यानी 90,000 शेयर होल्डर्स ने अप्लाई किया होगा. तब उन्हें हमने इस 3:2 रेशियो के अकॉर्डिंग 60,000 शेयर्स अलॉट किए होंगे. दैट मीन्स यहाँ पर हम 90,000 शेयर्स के एप्लीकेशन मनी को यूज कर रहे हैं. एंड हमारे पास सब्सक्रिप्शन था यहाँ पर 1 लाख शेयर्स का. दैट मीन्स 1 लाख माइनस 90,000 शेयर्स, दैट मीन्स हमें 10,000 शेयर्स का जो 10,000 शेयर्स का जो मनी है वो रिफंड करना होगा. सो यहाँ पर ऑप्शन जो है वो बी होगा. नेक्स्ट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. दिस इज वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. दैट इज गिव द फॉर्मूला यूज फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग गुडविल ऑफ अ पार्टनरशिप फर्म बाय द वेटेड एवरेज प्रॉफिट. सो फॉर वेटेड एवरेज प्रॉफिट वी हैव द फॉर्मूला टोटल ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ प्रॉफिट upon total of weights, then we get weighted average profit, then we multiply it with number of years purchase. That the formula is written in the last line. So this is the formula, goodwill equals to weighted average profit into number of years purchase. इसको और अच्छे से समझते हैं इस एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू. यहाँ पर हमारे पास कुछ ईयर्स का प्रॉफिट दिया गया है, लाइक 2016 15,500 and the weightage is 1. Just like this we have profits of some more years and weightage of the years. सबसे पहले हमें यहाँ क्या करना है, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स एंड वेटेज. दैट मीन्स हम जितने भी प्रॉफिट्स और वेट्स हैं इनको आपस में मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. एंड लास्ट में हम क्या करते हैं, ये जितना भी प्रोडक्ट है इन प्रॉफिट्स का, ओके, ये जितना भी प्रोडक्ट है प्रॉफिट्स का, इन्हें हम यहाँ पर सम कर लेते हैं. एंड वेट्स का सम हम यहाँ पर कर लेते हैं. वापस से फॉर्मूले पे जाते हैं. जो प्रॉफिट्स का सम है उसको हम यहाँ पर लिखेंगे, देन जो वेट्स का टोटल है उसको हम यहाँ पर लिखेंगे, एंड हमारे पास वेटेड एवरेज प्रॉफिट आ जाएगा. देन नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स परचेज से हम उसे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, देन हमें हमारा गुडविल मिल जाएगा. नाउ मूव ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. अ फर्म हैड गिवन a loan to one of its partner. That means this is a case of loan given by a firm to one of its partner. Give the journal entry to close this loan account at the time of dissolution of the partnership firm. So the entry will be partner's capital account debit to loan to partner account. So that's how we will close the loan account of any partner. Now move on to question number 7. Mention the heading and subheading under which vehicles are shown in the balance sheet of a company prepared as per Schedule 3rd of the Companies Act. So as per Schedule 3rd of the Companies Act 2013, vehicles are shown in the heading non-current assets and subheading fixed and tangible assets. Now move on to question number 8, that is Sunrises Limited, a listed NBFC, had outstanding 20,000 7% debentures of rupees 100 each due for redemption on 31st March 2022. Okay, then as per the provisions of the Companies Act 2013, what amount, if any, does the company need to transfer to debenture redemption reserve before it can redeem the debentures? Okay, इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए एक बार हम इन रूल्स को यहाँ पर देखते हैं. Like listed companies including NBFCs registered with RBI and HFCs registered with National Housing Bank, that is NHB, both for public. सिंपल समझते हैं, यहाँ पर जितनी भी लिस्टेड कंपनीज हैं जो कि रजिस्टर्ड है आरबीआई और एचएफसी से, उन्हें किसी भी तरह का डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व नहीं बनाना होता है. ओके, दे डू नॉट रिक्वायर एनी क्रिएशन ऑफ एनी डीआरआर. देन अनलिस्टेड एनबीएफसीज who are registered with RBI and HFCs, they also do not require any kind of creation of any DRR. For the creation of DRR is compulsory for unlisted companies that are not registered other than NBFCs and HFCs. That means they have to create the DRR. So just move back to the question. यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन में सनराइजेस लिमिटेड जो है वो एक लिस्टेड एनबीएफसी है. दैट मीन्स इसे किसी भी तरह का कोई भी डीआरआर अमाउंट नहीं क्रिएट करना है. एक्सप्लेनेशन लिखा है, आप इसको पढ़ सकते हो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. Pooja and Meher are partners in a farm. They admit Rati into the farm on the following terms. That means यहाँ पर दो एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स हैं, पूजा एंड मेहर, और इन्होंने एक तीसरे पार्टनर रति को एडमिट किया है. यहाँ पर कुछ एडजस्टमेंट्स दी हैं. अनरिकॉर्डेड डेटर्स ऑफ 1000 टू बी ब्रॉट इनटू द बुक्स. दैट मीन्स रति को इन पॉइंट्स को फॉलो करना है अगर वो इस फॉर्म में पार्टनर बनना चाहती है. सो यहाँ पर एक 1000 रुपीज के unrecorded debtors है. Then there is second point that states provision for doubtful debts to be created at the rate 5% on debtors. The recorded debtors in the balance sheet of Pooja and Meher on the date of Rati's admission were रुपीज 25,000. सिंपल है, यहाँ पर हमें सबसे पहले डेटर्स को कैलकुलेट करना होगा. सो पहले हमारे पास डेटर्स हैं 25,000 के एंड 1000 रुपीज के डेटर्स जो है हमारे पास वो अनरिकॉर्डेड है. सो डेटर्स का अमाउंट क्या होगा? 25,000 प्लस 1000, दैट इज 26,000. And we have to create a provision for doubtful debts of 5%. So 5% of our debtor amount, that is 26,000, will be calculated as rupees 1,300. So what the question is asking, what are the net debtors in this question? So net debtors will be 26,000 minus provision, that is 1,300, and the answer is rupees 24,700. Now move on to the next question. So it's a tricky question. On 1st of April 2021, Beam Limited issues 2,005% debentures of rupees 100 each as follows: for a cash at a discount of 5%, that the nominal value is 80,000, to vendor 60,000, and to bankers for a loan of rupees 40,000. What we have to do in this question is the interest on these debentures was to be paid annually on 31st March every year by the company, and you are required to calculate interest on these debentures as payable by the company on 31st March 2022. That means एक कंपनी ने अपने debentures को issue किया है and हमें यहाँ पर interest को calculate करना है. So the first thing to remember is interest is payable by the company on the debentures that are issued to public, and the last point, that is debentures are issued to bankers for a loan. That means debentures are issued to bank as collateral security. So no interest is paid for these debentures. So if we have to calculate the interest, we will calculate it on point A and point B. Okay, as seen in the calculation, value of debentures on which interest is to be calculated is rupees, that first point is rupees 80,000 plus rupees 70,000. Okay, then 80,000 plus 70,000 is 1,50,000. And what rate of interest is provided at the debentures is 5%. So we have to calculate the 5% of this amount, 1,50,000. The interest on debentures will be 5,000, 1,50,000 into 5%. So interest will be 7,500. So interest on debentures payable by company on 31st March 2022 is 7,500. Okay, so this is the end of the MCQ questions and also the end of this video. If you like the content that I am making, so just like the video, share with your friends and subscribe my channel. Thank you.